Hello and welcome to another session of Let's Learn German. I hope you revised the contents of the previous lesson and you're ready to learn some more interesting things about the German language. In the last session, we did possessive articles in nominative of all the pronouns. Now we are going to do possessive articles in accusative. As you know, we make possessive articles to show the possession of an object or of a person by another person. You are already familiar with the pronouns ich, du, er, es, sie and sie, and as you know they are all pronouns in singular and they make their respective possessive article, and you are also familiar with the construction of the possessive article in all these pronouns. Now let us see how the possessive article is made for these pronouns in the accusative case. Now here we have for ich meinen Vater, deinen Vater, seinen Vater, ihren Vater and ihren Vater for the respective pronouns. As you can see here, the ending with the possessive article an in all the masculine case is there, which is the case in accusative. As you know that in accusative the masculine gender, whether it is in definite article or an indefinite article, changes its form. So, if you remember, we had der changing to den, ein changing to einen in the case of masculine article. The same rule applies here. Here the mein Vater in the nominative changes to meinen Vater in accusative, dein Vater becomes deinen Vater, sein Vater becomes seinen Vater and ihr Vater becomes ihren Vater. Both the z's here, which is the third person singular z, as well as the second person singular z. And as you know, no change takes place for feminine article and neutral article as well as for plural article for the possessive article in accusative. So, meine Mutter in nominative remains meine Mutter in accusative, and the same rule applies for deine Mutter, seine Mutter, ihre Mutter and ihre Mutter. The same rule applies for the neutral article where there is no change taking place, and so mein Haus remains mein Haus, dein Haus, sein Haus, ihr Haus and ihr Haus in accusative. Also, no change happens for the plural article. So, meine Bücher, deine Bücher, seine Bücher, ihre Bücher and ihre Bücher are the same like in the nominative case. So, as you can see, the change is only taking place for the masculine article. So, in order to understand this, it is very important for you to understand that the change takes place for the indefinite article which is partially written here. So, meinen is actually like einen, deinen is also like einen. So, as you can see, we are adding the respective letters here and the article functions the same way like in the previous cases. So, I would like to again remind you, in order to understand and write the correct possessive article for the noun, it is very important for you to learn the article of the noun and its plural form in order to correctly distinguish if the given noun belongs to the masculine, feminine or neutral category, or is it a plural form. Now, let us do some exercises and learn how the possessive article in accusative works. Please look at this sentence. Hast du Computer? As you can see in the bracket, the letter M, which we know shows that it is a signal marker for the masculine article, and du, which is the pronoun. So, we are supposed to write the correct form of possessive article in accusative here, which you know is deinen Computer. Now, look at this sentence, nein, ich habe Computer here. So, here again we have M, which is for masculine gender, and the pronoun ich. So, we are supposed to make the possessive article which combines these two, which will be Ich habe meinen Computer here. Now, let us look at sentence number 2. Bitte bringen Sie Buch. Now, you already know that the noun Buch carries the article das, which is neutral gender. Here we have the pronoun Sie, and for pronoun Sie the possessive article is Ihr Buch. Now, let us look at sentence number 3. Gibt John Fahrrad. Here in bracket we have N, which shows that the noun Fahrrad has neutral gender and the pronoun So, combining these two, we write the possessive article gibt John sein Fahrrad. Now, let us look at sentence number 4. Sie nimmt Stift aus der Tasche. Stift means a pen, aus der Tasche means out of the bag. Here, if you see in bracket, we have M, which shows that the noun Stift is masculine gender, and the pronoun Sie. Combining it both, we get here the answer Ihren Stift. Now, in sentence number 5, besucht Familie, we know that nouns which end with E or A are usually feminine. So, we have here the marker for that, and we here have the pronoun So, combining these two, we get the answer besucht seine Familie. Now, we will do an exercise where the student would write the answers based on the similar exercise which we did right now, and let us see if the answer given by the students are right or wrong. Gibt John seinen Pullover. Here, the student has written the correct answer. As you can see, the student identified that the noun pullover has the masculine gender and the possessive article should be based on the pronoun So, combining these two, the student wrote the correct answer, which is seinen. Ich wasche mein T-shirt und meine Jeans. Here, the student could identify that two nouns, that is T-shirt and jeans, carry the article neutral for T-shirt and feminine for jeans, and based on the pronoun ich, wrote the correct possessive article in accusative, which is mein T-shirt and meine Jeans. Number 3. Bringt seine Kinder in den Kindergarten. Here also the student has written the correct answer by identifying that for plural, which is a Kinder here, using the pronoun the possessive article should be seine. Verkauft sie ihre Wohnung? Here also the student has given the right answer by identifying that the noun Wohnung, which belongs to the feminine gender category, combined with the pronoun sie, the possessive article becomes ihre. Number 5, ich finde meine Brille nicht. Here also the student correctly identified that the noun Brille has got the feminine gender, and combining it with the pronoun ich, we get the possessive article meine. Sie besucht ihre Eltern. Here also the student has given the right answer by combining the plural noun, which is Eltern, along with the pronoun sie in third person singular, and writing the correct possessive article ihre. So, as you can see, our student wrote all the answers correctly and without any mistake. This shows that if you learn your article, your verbs as well as the plural forms, it should not be difficult for you to understand the possessive. In the next segment, we are going to do possessive article with pronouns in plural. Now, let us look at the possessive article with plural pronouns in accusative. You are already familiar with these pronouns wir, ihr, sie, sie. Now, what is the change happening here? For the pronouns wir, ihr, sie, sie, the change, if you can see, is only happening for the masculine article. So, like in the singular case, for the plural pronouns also, change is happening at the end, where we have the ending an in all the cases here. So, we have wir, unseren Vater, ihr, euren Vater, sie, ihren Vater, and sie, ihren Vater. And if you see, there is no change occurring for the possessive article for feminine, neutral as well as plural, they remain the same. Also, I would like to remind you here that for the pronouns sie and sie, depending on the s of the z, the I also changes. So, if you are using the small z with small s, here we have the small I. If you have the big S, you will have the big I here, or the E here, as we call it in German. So, please remember the context in which you are using the respective pronoun. Now, let us look at some examples and see how we can use possessive article for plural pronouns in accusative. Now, let us look at some sentences and try to write the correct answers for the possessive articles for plural pronouns in accusative. Now, we have the sentence Wo parkt ihr Auto? In bracket, we have n, which you know is for neutral gender, and the pronoun ihr, which is for plural. So, combining both, we get the answer Wo parkt ihr euer Auto. And here for this sentence, Auto parken wir hier. Again, we have in bracket n, which is for the noun Auto, das Auto, and we have the pronoun wir, and combining both, we get the answer unser Auto parken wir hier. And as you can see, I have written U in capital because it is the beginning of the sentence. Let us look at this statement. Wir besuchen Freunde in Delhi. Here in bracket we have plural, which is for Freunde, which means friends, and wir as pronoun. Combining these two, we get the answer wir besuchen unsere Freunde in Delhi. Wann schreibt ihr Test? Now, for the noun test, we have masculine gender, the pronoun ihr. Now, in accusative, when combined, we get the answer Wo schreibt ihr euren Test? Now, question number 4. Wann bekommen Sie Gepäck, Herr und Frau Bosch? For this, we have the marker n, which is neutral gender for the noun Gepäck, and the pronoun sie, which is second person plural, and for this we have the answer ihr, I capital, as you know, because S is also in capital. Besucht ihr Großeltern in den Ferien? Großeltern means grandparents, in den Ferien means in the vacation. Here we have plural Großeltern and ihr as the pronoun. Combining these two, we get the answer eure Großeltern. Now, our student would write the answers for the questions based on the pattern of exercise which we did earlier. Then we would see if the answers given by the student are right or wrong. Now, let us look at the answers given by the student and see if the answers are right or wrong. Now, for this sentence, wir besuchen unsere Großeltern. The answer given by the student is correct. The student has correctly understood that the noun Großeltern is in plural, and combined with the pronoun wir, we get the possessive article unsere. Now, for the sentence number 2, habt ihr euer Auto in der Garage? Here, the word garage would be new to you. However, it is the same as in English, which means garage. Now, the student has written the correct answer, where the student identified that the noun auto belongs to the neutral gender marked by N, and here we have the plural pronoun ihr. Combining these two factors, the student wrote the correct answer euer Auto. Bekommen wir unsere Bücher heute? Here the student has given the correct answer by combining the pronoun wir along with the plural noun Bücher. Number 4. Bitte nehmen Sie Ihr Geld zurück, Herr und Frau Bosch. Here we have the answer ihr based on the factors N, which is for das Geld, and C, which is the plural pronoun in second person. Combining these two, we get the answer ihr. Wann reserviert ihr euer Zimmer im Hotel? Here also the student has written the correct answer. Here we have Zimmer, das Zimmer, which means a room, and as you know, N shows that the noun belongs to the neutral gender, and we have the pronoun ihr. Combining these two, we get the answer euer. Wir bringen unsere Kinder in die Schule. Here also the student has correctly identified that the noun Kinder is in plural, and combining it with the pronoun wir in the first person, the answer is unsere. So, in today's session, we did possessive article in accusative. We learnt the possessive article's transformation from nominative to accusative in the pronouns for singular as well as plural. As you remember, in the case of the nominative for possessive article, there was no change in the masculine gender. However, the change was there for the masculine gender in accusative. However, for the feminine article and for the plural article, the ending is E in the possessive article, in nominative as well as in accusative. As I told you earlier, to learn possessive article, it is very important to know the article of each noun which you learn, its plural form, as well as to understand if the noun is in plural or in singular, the conjugation of the verb also. Also, it is very important to know which verbs only take the nominative case and which verbs take both nominative and accusative case. Therefore, I would request you to revise all the sessions which you have done with me earlier and revise those sessions thoroughly. And like our students, you too can do all the exercises without any problem and also learn German successfully. And as I always say, auf Wiedersehen, tschüss.